Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to D20 Live's long game, thus far titled Ravenloft. We are in Season 2, Episode 6, and our players are currently facing off against the Lord of Barovia himself.
Sir Ponce.
Fuck you. Strahd von Zarovich.
Yeah,
And
okay.
Of course.
Skip this. Get to the good part where you're going to start talking again.
Yes.
You left us hanging.
Oh, yes. Well, you should introduce yourselves.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
Do we
making
have
us
to?
wait
Oh,
again?
my God. Oh.
You're gonna blue ball the fucking
Okay,
audience.
let's do it real fast. My name's Korvath.
Scott.
Yeah.
Ha!
You are
Over
Devin.
Devin.
Devin, playing Korvath. Go.
Scott playing Corba Quinn.
Go.
Jordan playing Ridrin.
Go.
Tom playing Kunwan.
Let's go.
Go.
Get the fuck to work.
Go.
So where did I leave off?
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Audience, this
Really?
is what he's doing right now.
Really?
Where did
Here.
I leave off? Aw,
That was bribery.
that was uncalled for.
That was bribery.
That was
You hit
aggressive,
me with it.
aggressive chocolate throwing.
Approximately... Fuck off. Every time you still
Approximately
distract me, the
fuck
longer
off.
it takes.
Okay.
Approximately 700 years ago, I waged an extensive campaign in the area and made my home in this land. This castle of Ravenloft was in one part the tribute to my family, and one part a bridal suite for myself and a woman that I had found on my journey. Her name was Tatiana. But my younger brother, Sergei, coveted her as well, and set to task a process of invoking ancient and powerful magics that he found within the land. On our wedding night, he poisoned my drink and slew my love, casting her from the tops of the castle of Ravenloft.
Wowie.
I awoke the next morning in the form you see now, a vampire, bound to this land, forever separated from my love. I did not find her body. Yes, you with the hand.
No, out of...
Okay.
Am I able to roll any kind of Arcana check to see with whether or not everything he's saying is making any sense to me?
Go ahead.
Because from what I know, potions just don't, change you like that. Or nothing I've ever heard of anyways. I'm like, is there any, does any of this clicking into any holes kind of thing? So 15 plus 13 for a 28. My first good roll ever.
Awesome.
I would like that noted in the comments, please.
It's not, by Strahd's description, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, so I'm like...
It could
what?
just as easily be he was poisoned and turned while he was unconscious, though, and Strahd's just recalling the events after centuries poorly. You don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, but still, so none of this is really
It's not quite jiving properly.
Cool. Okay.
I awoke with a terrible thirst, and before I learned to control my newfound state, I feasted.
On Sergei.
No. Sergei, I had feasted on my own men.
Like Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Poor Ronnie.
Poor Ronnie. Poor Franklin.
He had 3 people.
Look.
Anyway, sorry.
He started from the feet
Sorry,
up.
guys, back to here. Alright. Anyway.
Sorry, it's just word for word like what this other guy we knew. Sorry about that.
As part of his curse, when I was regaining my senses from drinking blood, I found Sergei in the tallest tower, and he took his own life then, by his own blade. And in doing so, sealed the remainder of his curse, binding the land in fog and mist, and blotting out the sun.
Question.
Well, not blotting it out, but...
Question.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't need to interrupt your story. It's very
Sorry.
enrapturing.
Thank you.
Very tragic. I
Thank
appreciate the story arcs. You're telling it very well.
Thank you.
I have questions.
700 years, you know.
I imagine you've practiced.
No, not in the mirror.
I don't know what you do here. It's fine. No one's judging you, man. Now,
Try not to smile, damn it. Was it not in the mirror? Not in the mirror.
I'm just
I
like,
caught
I'm
that.
trying
I was letting it go.
to, I'm trying to be serious, and you're like, not to the muter. I'm like, no, it's okay. Nobody's judging you. It's okay. So, okay, so you woke up. Your brother had killed himself.
He killed himself before me.
Right, yeah.
After I
yeah.
had
And so
slew
he
my own-
seeded his curse
with his life.
Sense motive.
and then spread it to the surrounding lands.
Yes.
How did he have a
Not the
curse?
best, but
Yeah.
Because you
do not
said
know.
he gave you a curse,
Well,
which
he
is...
cursed me with vampirism, which was just...
Oh, so you're saying he was a vampire before,
I do not-
probably.
I do not know where he found a vampire to perform this act. As far as I know, he was a mortal man the entire time.
Right. So then how did he spread... I don't understand what curse he spread.
Nor do I. I have spent the better part of 700 years trying to decipher it. Sky, your own sense motive?
Yep.
What'd you get?
Well, I think your roll is a plus 20 on its own.
It might be.
Yeah. I rolled a 20.
But, yeah. The point is you tried, baby. The point is you tried.
A plus for effort, buddy.
Well, I have to.
I do not know the circumstances of his curse. Perhaps he paid it in his life. I do know that throughout the centuries I have seen my Tatiana in flickering shadows, but she has always kept away from me. I believe she has been reborn as the woman you know as Irena. I attempted to come upon her in the night and explain it to her, but for some reason her memory does not hold of our conversations.
Sorry, you did what?
I walked up to her and talked to her.
In the night?
Yes, because I am a vampire.
So you
I'll
can't
get
walk
that.
out in the middle of the day.
Well, it's not great.
What do you mean not great?
Sorry. You're killing me, man! Like, I'm in, and then you're like, oh, it's not good, I mean. Like, okay. Can you stop Mel Brooks?
My apologies.
it's not good. It
We're
hurts a
kind of
little.
new here.
So can you not Mel
Why
Brooks
can't you
for
be
2
out in the
minutes,
sunlight?
please?
Let us say, I'm not going to detail all of my weaknesses to you, my new associates. I must keep myself safe.
But he did say it was a weakness.
With
Yeah.
the sunlight in general?
Yes.
Well, no, I got that. Context clues and stuff.
But it's always cloudy.
Sun
Hence
is still
why-
sun. But anyway. But she would have no memory of these conversations we had. And then her brother and her
Maybe it's like-
father came between us. And before I could explain it further, they told me to be gone, and they enshrouded our land in holy symbols, and I could not approach. So I was trying to think of a way to tastefully and properly explain myself to her.
You know what you should do? You should write her a letter.
I've tried, no messenger, I've said. Sent has received, the letter has made it. The beasts
We'll
have
take
seeked
the
upon
letter.
the beasts have seeked upon her.
Why haven't
What?
you taken care of the beasts?
Yeah, that might go a long way to winning her over. Those beasts are kicking the crap out of her house.
I have been trying for 700 years to tame this land in some form or another.
Why don't
The
you
weather is against me. The nightmares are against me. The beasts are against me. It takes every facet of my own strength of
Wait,
presence.
how's the weather against you when it's always cloudy for someone who's not so good with the sun?
There's always thunder.
Do you,
I've been hit by lightning more than once.
Really?
It's not fun.
I mean, really?
trying so hard, man.
So hard.
Oh man, we had a good.
Stuart goes out in the morning. Oh, it's a nice morning.
Nice try, Sergey. Back to my day.
Okay. Stop it. Stop it for like 2 minutes. Okay, so why have you not defended their house against these beasts in the night then?
I didn't know the beasts were coming.
You thought you know everything about this land. You said this.
Learning about this land. It's still
Over 700 years.
Well, it's not great.
It's not exactly like there's. I don't know what to do anymore.
So you have this situation.
Sure.
Did Tatiana choose either of you?
You chose me.
But that wasn't part of your original story. You said that you found Tatiana. Sergei wanted her. You wanted her. Did
Forgive
Tatiana
me.
choose?
When I say I found her in my travels, and we fell in love.
Important detail.
I kind of got that.
I thought saying that this was our both also a bridal home was convenient.
Yeah, I mean, on their wedding night is when he got screwed. Not by her, unfortunately.
Not from a lack of trying.
There are also women from our tribes who get taken by the priest kings and married to them, and then readily sacrificed. Marriage doesn't mean much, with all due respect.
so you understand the situation. And as you've already, I'm assuming, heard, the village does not think well of vampires to begin with. And though I've lived my life peacefully, and yes, I have had to come down and feed to live. Though I have lived here with a margin of peace, there is always a cavalcade of adventurers who hear the phrases of ignorant farmers, swathed in fear, charge up here, and I must defend myself.
And how do you defend yourself?
I don't make a buck social. I kill them. I'm not an idiot. I try to explain myself.
Cool.
I try to account for myself. But for 700 years they have charged at me. You are the first gentleman to sit at my table, to partake of my food.
Seriously?
I don't think that's true.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
Is there more wine?
Of course there is.
Okay.
Would you like some? It's in the decanter.
Oh, what's a decanter?
That glass
Big thing.
with a it is a glass bowl
Just
with
point
a
to
large right down
That
right
one.
Got it.
Got it right.
Okay.
Okay, I have.
Write her a letter, as the elder said. No letter has reached her. We'll bring her your letter to make certain it reaches her. If she has an interest,
Yeah, we don't want to. We're gonna want to make sure that it's actually a letter before you send it, though.
As opposed to
You know what I'm talking about.
a finely folded. Well, I do not know which of what you suspect, but I will write my letter accordingly.
I'm
Also,
a man of the mystic arts. I know exactly what certain things on paper, when suddenly read, can do to other people.
Fair enough. I will write it in your presence then.
I'm sorry. I'm still focusing on one thing. You have immeasurable power. You have people at the ready. Why don't you go after the thing commanding the beasts? You do no. If you
Sergei
do,
possesses no body, if it is even him anymore, or the echelons of the curse. It could be in the mist. I cannot pass them. For all I know, there could be a great worm encircling the land, breathing fog into it, and that could be Sergei. I have no idea.
Another dragon.
You can't get through the mist, but you're trying to sell us something that we can go through the mist?
I can allow
because
others.
you say so?
He's locked.
I can allow others through.
This entire land is his prison.
It is. I can allow others
Poor
through.
people.
But if I let everyone leave, I would starve and go mad. And perhaps even lose my escape if the curse is keeping me from my Tatiana.
So okay. So let's best case scenario. You get this the girl. What then? Well, you live happily ever after eating all these people. Make her one of your. Make her like you.
She
So
would have her own choice of this thing.
really.
Yes,
Write the letter.
I shall.
Yeah, I don't think this plan of his is much of an end game, boys.
He grabs a piece of
Neither
sheet
do
piece
I.
of paper and gets writing on it quickly.
well, the reason it doesn't have much of an endgame is because he's presuming that if he has Tatiana again, that will break his curse. He's not thinking much beyond that.
All I can say is that this chicken is delicious.
I'm really glad that you're having.
He's had 700. He's had 700 years to perfect the recipe.
Should get it from
Took
a
700 years to perfect that.
Have you
anything
tried
we've
it? It's
ever had.
delicious.
Any asshole can roast a chicken, Scott. Doing it well is a different
Corva.
question. No, that was me yelling
Sorry.
at Scott.
Sorry, Corva.
Corba.
There's so many K's in this fucking game. I had a good 4-episode streak where I wasn't fucking up your names.
I'm going to change my name to Kidron.
I'll kick you in the balls.
Cool. Sounds like a
All
good
right.
trade.
I reach over and rip off a section of the chicken. Yeah, better than anything I've ever had.
What I said, I cannot repeat out loud. Just
Yes, we know. And you're also next to
I
that.
can tell by his face.
Text it to me later. No. And he, Strahd gives you a letter, much detailing what
You were a bad
you've
man.
outlined here. What he's outlined here to
I
you,
should
the
take that to the
situation,
grave
as well
now,
as his
so-
request that she come.
I fold up the letter and hand it to the elder.
Thank you.
Seriously, that was an off-color joke.
Stop repeating it, otherwise they're going to wonder what the joke is. Anyway, moving on.
So, moving on.
Nope.
All right.
Go, please, with my blessings. For whatever that is worth from a cursed man.
Okay.
Do something for us in return.
And that would be.
Make them free again. And I point to our
wait.
former brothers.
How do we
You
make
want us to do
someone like that free in general?
I do not have that power.
Does anything do?
Not that I am aware of.
Did you do that to them?
By the request, yes.
They would not have requested servitude.
Reading Caster's reaction to that,
Nice.
I probably get it, so that is 27.
It's better than usual.
He twinges noticeably, but he nods.
This entire place.
Why would they ask for that?
Matter of fact,
They
I'd
did not
lean-
find me in the best of conditions.
What?
They were near death when I found them.
I turn
I
to
am
Cast.
not a as being a creature of undead, I have no capacity for the huge arts. But I can convey a portion of the strength that is given to me.
Caster, brother, is he speaking the truth? You requested this,
I did.
and you're happy in your servitude to him?
I am. I don't know why you're looking over there in here.
Because he's role playing.
Because of
Yeah.
role-playing that he's over there.
Fair enough.
Mike, I'm not bothering to look. I already know. It don't matter.
Okay.
They left the tribe.
But never mind. I gave them one last chance to rejoin us. They're choosing not to. They're done. Never mind my request. They're not worth the trouble.
I quite frankly disagree. They are men of action, much as yourselves, carved from the same land of which you are. And though you have no value in them, I will do them honor in my service.
And they can stay there.
Very well.
Give us the letter.
Are they
He already has.
Yeah.
are they like at all reacting to this?
Caster is Darrenism.
What's Caster doing exactly?
He's like every so often when asked to recall whatever he went through.
No, I mean like his him saying these things, like we don't want them back. They're not part of our tribe anymore. This that
he
and the
look,
thing.
he,
Like,
he
do
looks,
they are they reacting at all, or are they just stone
Darren's
faced?
smiling. He is legitimately satisfied with the outcome by what you can tell and by Scott's sense of motive, which I mostly relate to.
Yeah.
Caster looks more like a little bit of like he deflates a little bit.
Like oh wait, what is this happening? Yeah.
It's just like it's like being said, I know what this bad situation is. I know what bad situations is. Okay. And a little bit of light went out for him.
We need to get out of here.
And who was that? That oh, what was his name?
That was
That's
Caster.
Caster.
No, you mean the man who? Are you talking about the person who cursed Strahd?
No, the person who like where the light went out. I was just looking.
Caster.
at
Caster.
it.
Caster.
Okay.
Would gentlemen like to leave?
We need to leave.
Yeah. Let's go.
Can you please have one of your men escort us from the building? For God forbid we get eaten by one of your hallways or whatever. And I just like offhandedly point to Caster. Just
As long as you travel with them, you will be safe.
no, whatever.
Okay.
Like that.
I take the letter and I just kind of into my robe then.
Good day, gentlemen, or good evening.
All right. So
That's
I
the
don't have any
office, yeah.
pockets, so I kind of like really kind of slyly put it in my arm.
Sure.
I
just
don't bow,
wanted to
but
look
nod
cool.
my head and stand up.
So you file out of the castle.
I apologize for the tablecloth that I ruined.
You are men of action, of passion, great strength and energy. You face whatever challenge meets you head on. I respect that.
So it's cool about the tablecloth?
No,
Oh.
but I understand.
Okay. So if it's
I mean, if you
Men
really
of,
want-
men of
so
action.
if it's cool, then I'm not sorry.
I
you
mean,
know,
Elder.
men of action, that they fuck up tablecloths, right? So,
I mean, that's what I'm hearing.
I mean, if
Well, if that's okay, then I'm not sorry. It's fine.
Elder, if you're really that sorry, I mean, you could just clean it with magic.
You know what? I can take it with me.
No, I will clean it.
I mean, I can clean it. It's fine.
It's all right.
I can take it with me. Just start like tugging on it.
Please. I said leave, not take it.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
As he ruins the entire table. Woo! And it shatters all
So
the glass.
the tables, I like imagining it to be like 10 to 15 feet long.
Yeah.
I did not get it all the way up the table.
Wide as balls.
It is like half on the ground. There's shit everywhere. I believe you're like, no, just leave. And oh,
Wait,
sorry.
no, hold
sorry.
on. Wait, I can get this. I can get
Sorry, I misunderstood.
this.
I'm sorry. And then I just kind of leave it, the sopping mess on the ground.
I'm hurting cats.
I love it.
You make your way out of the castle.
So sorry. I just like bow profusely as I leave the room, walking backwards.
You make your way out of the castle.
Your Grace! And then
Oh. Oh, man.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing, okay?
Clearly.
It's like,
So
Mr.
we
I've
leave-
learned the customs. I have not.
So we leave with Castor and
Darren.
Theron. Yeah.
And they guide you back to the carriage. And
Okay.
Darren says, the carriage will take you as far as the fork in the road. You'll have to make the rest of the way there yourself. Of course, once you're that far away from the castle, the beasts may come to hunt you. So you'll have to have your set wits about you. Good luck.
Aaron,
Thanks for the warning.
think of who you speak to.
I speak to my former tribesmen.
Hey, Darren, piss off. Have a good day, sweetheart.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
It's gotta be enchanted. Sorry, it just was like Strahd's butter knife in his inventory.
Yeah.
I left the my
you
bone
stole it.
dagger.
No, I took
meanwhile,
the
back
bone
at the
dagger.
dinner table, just Strahd's just watching it get cleaned up. He's just like, motherfucker stole one of my knives.
He's
I
just holding up
offered,
this
I
shard
offered
of
a bone knife in
Yeah,
trade.
and I took it.
That wasn't me. It was you.
Yeah.
And then I want to turn to Castor and just kind of pull him towards me. And I'm going to kind of like give him one of those like kinship hug type things. I'm going to whisper into his ear like, we know you're here against your will. You can come to us.
He pushes you back. I am my master's servant. Be well, gentlemen.
Mike, I just look him dead in the eye. With disdain.
Or did you say with disdain, or
No.
did you just look him in the eye and go,
Sarcasm. I
with
don't believe.
disdain?
Really?
No. I'm asking, I don't know.
No.
No, like I know a liar when I see one.
Okay.
And then I just let him mark.
I'm modern. Mike, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
No. I know mind control when I see it.
Right, so
Yeah, you do. I don't.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of putting my hand on Scott's shoulder, Corvus' shoulder. Like, no, he's
I know.
he's not.
So,
He's
carriage
not. He's not what's
tears
I thought.
off into the forest. Drops you off. You're used to it now. It still sucks ass. but
Oh,
you're used to it.
we're all inside this time.
Yeah.
I throw a rock at it when we get out.
Elder, why did
That's
you
just
give him
pity.
any kind of comfort?
He's not. What is awake inside of his head is not the man we knew.
Well, he was trying to fight it.
And exactly, he chose to not.
I know with my power that
No,
he is
Darren chose to not.
not. Darren chose to not.
Darren was always going to be a cunt.
Well,
I was
I don't know about that.
hopefully trying to make it so he was one of ours. But no. Somehow he got through here, saw what Strahd was offering, and thought, I need to get me some of that.
Yeah. Castor was fighting.
Castor
I
with him.
know what it looks like when a man is fighting a will dominating his mind. He did not do it successfully.
If you
But
can't save him,
Giving him that lifeline may prove what he needs to be able to at least break free.
Elder,
Maybe.
All
Maybe.
right.
if you can't save him, I'm going to kill him.
Well, no, obviously.
Yeah. And I'll kill Darren just on principle.
Well, no, of course.
Despite their warnings, you do successfully return back to Barovia without incident, but it is the dead of night. You knock at the
Burgermeister.
Burgermeister's home.
I think it's really interesting that we got here in the dead of night with nary anything messing with us.
I'm expecting some wild animals to just attack us any
Attack
moment.
us any
Right?
moment.
Something,
Well,
right?
sometimes it's Straw's influence, sometimes the GM just wants to get more role-playing in. Moving on.
Yeah, fair.
Strahd.
Strahd! So continue, we get to the Burgermeister's house then.
What do you do when you get there?
Open the door.
It's not our home. We can't go in.
That's fair. Tom's got some manners.
And there's Ismark.
The only
Oh my
person.
god, you made it back.
We did.
Sorry. Gentlemen, I'm sorry. That
Can-
No
can we-
worries.
can we get
get
in
that a
now?
lot.
Of course. Get in before the ghosts, please.
They're ghosts.
I really hope that's just a scene.
I was gonna say.
At that exact moment, Ismark points in the direction of the church, the graveyard. And at that precise moment, because we've just hit that point of night, where the ghosts of the dead begin to arise, and you see them all.
What?
Warriors,
Holy snap and crap, it's ghosts.
wizards, rogues, adventurers, by the hundreds, rise up from the grave and begin to travel
Get
up,
inside.
I'm already inside. Get
travel
the
up
fuck
the
in
old
here.
Scottish road
No, I'm watching.
Heading
This is cool as
in the
hell.
direction of Castle Ravenloft.
Whoa.
I
Look at
turned to
that.
Ismark. Does this happen every night?
Yep.
So what happened? Do they get there?
They get there, they're trying to reach the top of the castle to kill Strahd.
So what happens? Does he fight them off?
How would
do
I
they...
know? I'm not there to watch.
I don't know, man. You've been here longer than me.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Is it the same ghost?
Do they?
Yeah, every time.
Do they attack other people?
No,
Or they
just
go
like-
right for the
They go
castle?
right for the castle every
Oh
time.
my god! I gotta see this.
Yeah.
Another night.
Admittedly, I want to as well.
But yeah,
like we're like
men
at
on
the
horseback, riders, princes, nobles,
like we're at the
heroes.
fence on the edge of the lawn. Like whoa!
Yeah, and this unholy, ghostly light is tearing up the road with all of the fury of the dead warriors, heroes.
Are they even looking at us? Like just
No.
not like we don't even exist.
Not even. They see only one thing. And it's that
Cool.
castle. Thank you.
Wow.
Well, I didn't make it, but you know.
No, but cool.
So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is we have an army. Well, no.
No, Scott's on the same page as me for sure.
Yeah.
Like manpower. Cool.
Haha, distractions.
So, where are you going?
Well,
Inside.
Yeah.
to bed after the show. I
Well,
guess.
no. Let's. Actually, no. Arena would probably.
Do they
be
make
asleep.
noise?
Yeah.
Is Arena awake?
She was sleeping.
Yeah, let her sleep. till
Are they
morning.
making like weird groany noises, or are they saying stuff?
I thought
for a moment
you were talking about her. I went, what?
No, I'm not even in the house.
You're
I'm
not
like,
even in the
wow.
house. You're still talking about the
Just like
ghost.
George's just like watching. It's like, are they making groaning noises? But I will, for GM illusion. They first rise with that early
Like hanging
morning
on to the
haze
the
in
rebar
their
fans. Like
voice,
whoa.
of just waking and the creaking of their voices going.
Like we've never seen this shit before.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
like
no.
it's like what the
But
fuck?
as they start riding further up,
I
the
thought they were
road,
gone.
That soundless roar gains volume and voice until finally, as you can hear in the distance, as they finally catch themselves and their voices, they're only screaming one thing in fury: Strahd!
That's so metal.
It is. And they tear off into the night.
So is it like a constant stream or like just like a ball of ghosts?
It's a constant stream.
Like leading from the graveyard to.
So
That's
about
so rad.
700 years of people have been trying to kill Strahd.
So rad though.
Well, no argument there.
I mean, they're always going to be able to find him, so
It's not like the castle moves.
Yeah. Wow.
It's not
Wait,
Castle
what?
Dracula.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's not like the castle moves. It doesn't. It's Ravenloft.
Okay,
It doesn't
okay.
go
It's like it's not the castle moves. Wink.
Wink.
It does. The land moves
Winky
because the
face.
fog moves.
Wink.
The mist moves everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, well yeah, it's mist. Like, I mean, come on.
But you know,
So metal.
Okay, let's hit the. Well, let's go to bed. In the morning, we can talk to Arena about this bullshit.
think-
okay, I gotta come up with new names.
I don't think I'll be able to sleep after that, but
I'm so amped. Like, oh my god. That's
You
so
can
cool.
choose to sleep.
why? What's? They're not coming here, so it's fine.
no, I just
He's playing horrified, man.
and astonished.
I've had a long night.
Dude, it's like a new phenomenon, like
Yeah.
a natural phenomenon I've never seen. Like the
Like the waterfall,
or like you know
rain.
Like, sure, yeah. I was gonna say like Northern Lights. Like
Yeah.
what is that? That's crazy.
Okay.
Who knew that was a thing?
I, before passing out, spend a psionic point to pass asleep so that I can actually get some
Who sleeps? Because I need to make up nightmares for you guys.
Huh.
I gotta
Who
sleep.
wants to be tortured? Who wants to be tortured?
Torture going once,
Tortured?
mental torture
This guy.
mental
Everyone's
torture going
tortured.
twice. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I want to get some of my spell slots back for whatever I
Yeah,
spent. So
I need
gotta-
to get my I need to get my PowerPoint.
I know.
back,
I
so.
need to go sleepy times.
Yep.
Well,
After I like make drawings of like the ghosts and stuff.
it has to be kind of uninterrupted sleep, so I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to work for you.
I mean, whatever. Who knows?
Alright.
You just go back
So-
to sleep then.
Yeah.
And you all get to sleep. Devin,
Oh man.
There we go.
Corva. Despite what you dreamt last night, the dreams are different this time. You're bound to a table You look down, your legs are shorter, almost as though they were that of a child. You're looking across the way, and you're in a darkened room, and you can see your own reflection in a mirror. Something's wrong. There's this cut going from your eyebrows up along your scalp, and you've been opened.
Gross.
And you hear a pleasant voice say, "Now, dear, we're not subtracting, we're just adding." And this almost childlike boogeyman fear, as someone reaches into the core of your essence, permeates. And you realize something. This is a memory. Korba! You're a young boy surviving on the streets of Tyr. You're out of food. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. And just in the open entryway, there's a boy you know, Kyber. You've known him for weeks. You've been working together, starving for food. And you see him, and he's holding a single large egg. He looks at you. You look back at him. And for half a second, he almost flinches and holds it close to his body, but that's enough to set you off. You have a makeshift shiv, and he has food. You will eat tonight.
Oh.
This, too, is a memory.
We're horrible people.
Ridrin.
Evil. Not horrible people.
Ridrin.
What's up, buddy?
It's the early days of your training. The Elder has taught you many spells. Many spells. But the tribe needs protection. And the Elder is one man. There's a woman coming up on the road. It's been about 3 weeks since you've all found water. Your reserves are very low. And she looks at you, pleading in her eyes. But you remember the Elder's instructions. If you find a wanderer, they don't come here. She approaches you. She's just about to say a word, but you don't let her. At the point you cast your spell, and she starts walking in the opposite direction. You never saw her again. Kunwan. You're a fine gladiator. Great warrior. And yes, we've put you back in the pits, because that's a really good place to keep hitting the trauma switch.
That is his trauma switch.
Your volume it up, though. Tells Tom's across the room.
And as you are going through your day, you're proud, you're strong, you're mighty. You pass by a room. You remember last night, one of your other initiates, one of the other slaves, Dorvan, was begging you for help. He said, "You've got to protect me. I think something's going to happen tonight. I don't know what. Can I just stay in your room? It's your first night with your own room. What do you care? All your life you've been taught that strength is everything. Strength, earn your keep. Earn your keep through strength." And you repeated those words back to him last night. The next day you passed by his room. He was in there. His blood was like the wings of an angel, patterned on the floor. You never learned what happened to him or who did it. The next morning you all wake up.
I spend a couple of minutes wondering whatever happened to that woman. And then I realize that it's largely immaterial. It's in the past. And I move on with my day.
I go down to Ismark and ask, what's for breakfast?
No, you were in the guest. You were in the guest house last night. Remember? So
Yeah,
he would have put you
I
in the
go
guest house.
across.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm largely unaffected.
I'm thinking eggs.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, motherfucker, you are cold.
Look at this alignment, motherfucker.
Yeah, lawful. What is it?
Evil.
Lawful evil, not lawful. I feel no pain. Anyway, the next morning, Ismark and Arena greet you.
You should have shared.
Ismark, Arena speaks up. Ismark. Fuck me.
You should have shared.
It occurs to me, our associates, since we don't have to worry about Father's body in the home,
Awkward and stilted conversation.
they could do better by sleeping in the house, I think. I think they've earned their trust. And then Ismark says, are you sure? I think so. I think they've saw.
This is Arena?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wants to do me so bad.
On that note, we have some mail for you.
All right. How did your journey to the castle go? How dramatic.
Yes, I try. Yeah. I'm a wizard. There's certain pomp and circumstance to observe. So it went well. Mm-hmm. We met Strahd. Some of us had dinner with him. Like that good one.
The food was good.
I was just saying. He was an intense guy.
Have you ever had wine?
Yes.
He had a lot of it.
It was good.
So, Strahd's an intense guy. I'm not a fan. That being said, we said that we would deliver this to you because he said that he has been given an unfair shake as of late. And
as of late,
for the past 700
years,
years, he has not decided to be a cool guy to anyone. But he insisted that he was, in fact, a cool guy. And he wanted to write a very heartfelt letter to yourself to explain some of his actions.
Irina takes the letter.
We said that we would give this to you. Once it is in your hands, do what you like.
Hold on. Detect magic.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, snatch it back. Ooh, shit.
Hang on. I use my words of sense.
No one has ever said what detect magic looks like. Like a rainbow wave.
I'm sure it came up in the Gygax household at one point. What detect magic sounds like.
I'm just saying. Okay, well that's my version.
Fair enough.
Can you? So is it lighting up like a Christmas tree or what? So it's just. It's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am not able to vouch for the contents though. We did see him write it, so there wasn't anything weird he put in there. I double checked because I checked before. We all saw me do it.
Yeah. Urania flattens it out on the table, and Ismark reads it beside her.
I could carry that thing around all day long. I never looked.
You can see Ismark is getting visibly upset by what he's reading.
Wait, he's reading it?
Yeah, he's reading it next to her. She's put it out so he can read it too.
Oh. Yeah, okay, we're going to want to take a look at that because we're super nosy and gossipy.
It's the same. You're basically rereading what Strahd already said.
I'm looking at the very pretty, squiggles.
He's not reading anything.
Yeah.
He's admiring the calligraphy.
She's nodding, and Ismark is getting visibly worse. Like, that is the highest form of nonsense I could even imagine. The land obeys him. Everyone knows this.
Well, I don't know. We just said we'd give him a fair shake. I never said he would make sense or not lie. I'm just saying that he was like, I've been unfairly portrayed. And we're like, okay, well, we'll give you a shot. And this is the result thereof.
And as far as your people have understood, he commands all that is in the land?
Of course.
Oh, and he did ask us to come pick you up and drop him off there. We did say no.
Well, we said we delivered the letter. That's about.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he asked for her initially.
His story doesn't make any sense.
I know, right?
Then why the letter that came out originally that
know
you in?
I don't know.
What happened to the Vishtani that guided you in
ask
here?
That shit. I don't know, man. We didn't ask.
No.
Yeah, the Vishtani were a bunch of dicks.
They're
the worst.
They work for him.
No way. Yes.
Wow.
What the hell are you high-fiving each other?
Oh, means I get to kill them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, let's not. Okay, this is going to sound strange for me. Let's not go around killing random
Who are you and what have you done with Corvo?
Lawful.
Who are you?
I do have a code.
Okay, well,
It's his code.
Yes.
But
kill a man for eggs.
You see
I was hungry,
Irina
and he wouldn't share.
Okay.
holding her mouth, reading.
Yeah, so what's your take on this? Because we're, like, pretty lost on what's happening here.
And also New Year.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
She's running her hands along the paper, and she stops at the name Sergei.
Yeah, what's that about? Have you guys heard of the Sergei dude? That was a bit of a twist for us.
And Ismark just shrugs. He's never heard the name before, but Irina's like,
Empathy.
Sergei. Are you using empathy on her? Okay. She's not going to have a will save on this one.
She's busy.
Pain,
Yeah.
loss, sorrow, and confusion. Just how to explain this properly without giving it all away.
Is she confused why she feels that way?
Yeah, she doesn't understand
Uh-oh.
the feelings she's feeling.
No, I got you. Yeah.
Lack of better alliteration.
I can tell by the look on your face that the name is familiar to you.
I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
And this is weird because Irina's always composed. She's strong. This woman's made of iron despite everything she's been through.
This is clicking into a peg in his story.
Yeah. But there's something about this name that takes her down from that place of strength. Something about reading this name.
Uh-oh.
Are there any... I looked at Ismark. Well, because he was the one who said that Strahd's story doesn't fit, so I'm presuming he has read histories. Like, is Sergei mentioned in any of your tales or stories or histories?
There's no stories that far back. The stories are that Strahd destroyed the stories.
Okay.
So you can change the narrative. Yes, I do know big words.
Sure. I mean, you got to trick people somehow.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No, I'm laughing.
No. I'd like to Irina, like, are you okay?
It's gone. I had a memory. I was falling, and nothing was ever going to be right again. And I think I've always felt that way.
You were falling.
Yeah.
Like physically
Do you
falling?
remember it? Exactly.
Like, or mentally, like,
No,
falling into a
physically.
pit of despair.
Falling a great distance.
What do you see around you? Do you
Oh,
remember?
wait.
I can't.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't recall.
You did. Well, what's your read on this?
Well, that's what he's
I'm not
getting
going to... Shut up.
at. Oh, he's in front of
I look at you, I'm like, shut up. It physically, like, looking at you that way, and it's one of those, we'll talk about it later. You don't
So you
remember
felt like
anything
you were,
around
like you had a sudden feeling of falling? Like you're
Yeah.
like, oh, almost.
Well, a great distance.
Okay,
Do you
okay.
at least know whether it's nighttime or daytime?
Does it feel
No.
cold?
Cold, yes, but not. I'm sorry.
No, it's great. Whatever you can remember is fine. The little
Okay.
bit that you have has actually helped out quite a bit. Thank you for that.
Well,
Okay.
I do have one question.
Yeah, go for it.
You're falling. Do you feel you made that choice yourself? Or that you were pushed?
Like, do you feel fear?
Any information you can give us is best.
I'm afraid
Uh-huh.
of something. I'm sorry. I don't have more than that.
No, it's okay.
That's
fine.
more than enough right now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
We, just so you understand, we have had strange dreams and strange nightmares here since we arrived, so they seem to mean something, so I was curious.
Yeah, they could be interrelated somehow. Maybe it has nothing to do with anything. We're going to kind of confer with our group here. Just we're going to figure out what we are doing for the day.
Can I actually, because it had, I say, we got a very strange reading from the woman in the Vishtani. Does she normally give readings of the future? She
Frequently, says Ismark, because Irina's just trying to collect herself. She's already left the room.
I rhyme off each of the stories.
Yeah, do you
and
know
say,
anything
it's
about
like,
these
Do
cards?
you know anything about either the cards or any of the phrases that she said? And I repeat all of the phrases that she.
I mean, I know the
each of the five.
I know the Taroka. Everyone knows the Taroka around here.
Do you
Okay,
have
cool.
a Taroka deck?
I think so.
Like in a drawer somewhere? Kind of?
Yeah.
Is it a religious item at all, or do you mind if I?
It's like it's a. You're welcome to paw through it.
please. I'm just curious.
We're just going to look at the Taroka deck really quick.
Okay. Do the locals take this particular item very seriously, or is it like
Well,
a
you can
novelty?
play a card game with a Taroka deck if you wanted to. 'Cause
Okay.
It's got a suits and clubs and such. But
What kind of game?
So some people use it.
well, kind of poker. Some people do, but it also works for reading.
Oh, so it's used for gambling and
It can be,
reading. Interesting.
but it's due to the nature of the cards, they can also be used to read the future. But if someone has the talent, for it,
Yeah, but I mean, you can use most things to read the future, really.
Yeah.
So do any of those passages?
Yeah.
Do any of those passages that
You
I
use
just
chicken bones at once.
told you?
Some people use clouds when they do.
I guess not ring familiar with you, but does it fit anything around the land? Old legends.
those don't sound like
Those don't sound
Sound
like
like
anything. Okay.
not,
They used
not
to use
anything
the shape
concrete.
of dunes sometimes. It depends on the tribe, right?
But then again, Madame Mative is supposed to be an incredibly talented woman. Whatever she saw is unique. She may have been in one of the deepest trances in the world.
Okay. Well, is she to be trusted at least? Does her stuff come true, or
Oh, every time.
Wait, hold on.
Every
that was a
time?
trance?
she was that shady in a wow,
Well,
wow.
The fuck was she communing with?
for most people, it's a trance, but Madame Ava's aptitude is such that she doesn't need.
Oh, so that was her.
Okay, that was her actual
Okay.
personality. I was like,
Wow.
what took over her body? It's like this grand spirit lord of bitchiness.
Are you looking for the one card?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a ton of cards.
Need a hand?
I saw it. I
split
saw
her in
it for.
half.
I saw it for a half second.
Okay, well, I'm
Yes,
just
it's
gonna watch
popular.
Devin go through 90 cards.
Okay.
So,
That's
Ismark, how about you help us out with this other thing? And I start mentioning off the cards and the reading.
That's not it.
okay, anyways, okay. We got to figure out some activities for our day, boys.
Well, it looks like we have. I don't know what you gentlemen want to do at this point. There's no way out of here without going. I mean,
So we're basically on our own at this point.
at this point.
We fulfilled all of our side quests.
Yeah.
We're left with main storyline, and we're sorely underleveled.
Well, this sword is apparently incomplete.
We need to go grind out some side quests.
Like this,
We're down for the sword one. Let's do the sword one.
yeah.
Well, I'm mentioning off the areas.
I've never heard of any of those places, but then again, there's only one place that even. I mean, if there's, I've never heard of any of those places. There's only one place. Not to. I wouldn't dare send you back in there,
Where?
Ravenloft. It's the only place.
Right, it's a big place.
Yeah, it's the only place. Because okay, you didn't find the sword in the chapel. Well, whatever was the one item, right, in the chapel.
Don't tell me it has its own.
it's a
I've never been up there.
Wait, so there's a chapel that she mentioned,
There
Yeah,
might
there
be.
was.
and it's somewhere we can go. Great, let's go there.
It might be in the castle.
Oh,
Okay. I have a strange request.
Is there a back door?
So there's
Well-
the front door. The back door's the cliff.
Is
How
there a
much of
side door?
Strahd's history is known? You said that he wiped out
a
every
cliff.
history that
Like someone
doesn't
could fall
involve
down.
him.
Yeah.
And how much of Strahd's history does anyone else know?
The story generally goes that he was an adventurer, a warrior king that traveled across the land and erected had the castle erected when he came here. Committed some great sin. The fog rolled in. He was a vampire, and that for some reason had a rhyme in it.
Well played, Ismark. Well played.
Thank you.
Um,
You guys are teaching me gallows humor. I can't help it. I can't frown every day.
so much of his story is coming true, but it sounds like he is the one who threw her off the cliff.
You didn't
instead
find
of-
it, really?
Or it could be that
Not seeing it.
she married Sergei, and he was a jealous
That's what I'm saying.
Hans
He flipped out and
who
killed Sergei.
murdered his brother, and
She committed
she
suicide?
committed suicide.
Yeah, that's what I was looking like. What's your take on this Slayer? Like play a bit different?
Okay, it's in here. You just didn't figure it
No,
out.
she looked
Yeah,
at.
I'll keep looking because I'm
Yeah.
just like, because
You want me to show you what? I
She
don't want to show you
thinks
what
it's-
card it is, Devin. If
yeah.
you didn't figure it out,
She
it's Kings. I know.
thinks
I'll look at it one more time. All I remember is
of Sergei
Kings
with
of
pain.
Nowhere and Lord
Loss.
of Kings of Nowhere
Yep.
and Lords of Everywhere.
louder.
3 figures, humanoid figures.
What if we're looking at it differently?
for humanoid.
How's that?
Strahd wasn't
3 humanoid
the
looking figures.
well,
Yeah.
Strahd wasn't the groom to be.
Yeah, I
Sergei
know.
was.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
We just talked about that. Like,
I'm
just
sorry,
talked
I'm
about
stuck in the middle of this.
Yeah, I know, that's fair. So it's looking like from the story we're putting together that Sergei was the jealous lover, Strahd was the jealous lover. She was going to marry Sergei. Strahd flipped out, murdered Sergei, and
it. She committed suicide.
she committed
jumped off the
suicide.
cliff.
Well, probably off the castle down a cliff, which would explain the long distance falling.
That
But
was-
it's crazy how she's able to like
That was what she was scared of.
what?
The necromancer.
She looked at her card. She looked at that card, whatever that word says.
Do we have confirmation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got confirmation. That was the card.
That was the card that she was looking at. I caught a glimpse of it
Well, yeah, it's
before she tossed
spooky.
it away. No, I know, but I'm
I
just.
don't want to look at that either. It's terrifying.
What does that word say?
Necromancer?
Fucking hell.
I don't know what that word is.
What is a necromancer?
I have no idea.
Oh, Scott just figured
I
it out.
have to not meta this.
You really can't. Not
I
this.
know, I can't.
Scott, I am not.
breathe.
I'm
The
not,
name will get
I'm
said by
trying.
the name will get said by the end of the season.
I'm not metaing my ass off right now. It's
I
like
am
the name
just
of the
so
game.
mad.
So
3 times.
stop it. Okay, so what do we do with this information, though?
Well, hold on. You said that he had a brother. Do you know if he had a mother?
Well, everyone has a mother.
Well, no, but did his brother visited? Did the mother visit him at all?
Why?
Because she mentioned one of the treasures is in the mother's place. That could
Oh.
be the mother's room. It could be the mother's keep, her tower, her.
Maybe it's Irena's mother. Maybe it's because he
That's
said
another
he
that's
said
another
that
point.
he keeps seeing her in the lines of the descendants. I'm guessing, or women, or whatever the hell. I don't really know the logistics behind that because that's a
Yeah.
little past my pay grade, to be honest. But he keeps seeing her, so maybe he saw her in Irena's mother as well.
It was the place in which the mother was named for. Unless I'm getting that
The
wrong.
pla-
You're slightly off. You want me to give you it back again?
yeah, please,
Yeah,
because he would
sure.
remember it.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was the token of the raven can be found in the mother's place, that with which she was named, I believe, or that for which she was named.
the card tells of a history. Knowledge of the ancient may help you understand a foe.
Yeah.
Find the mother's place. She who is named for the raven.
The raven,
She who was named for the raven, so she's named after a raven.
named after a raven. Yeah. Is there any? Do you know of any woman whose name is made of raven or has raven in it?
The only thing around here named with raven is Ravenloft.
Ravenloft.
Again, something in the castle.
Yeah, but it doesn't reference a woman. It mentions a place where ravens live, which I get it. He's spooky.
Yeah, a
But-
Raven loft.
Yeah.
It might
not-
be named after her. The place for which the place named for the raven. Maybe her name had raven in it. But again, this is all maybes. But it's just another thing that's pointing back to the castle.
Yeah, because I don't
Well,
think
what
we ever...
would you even intend to do if you even found any of these items?
I don't know.
We don't know. She said
Man,
that
we're flailing in the dark right now.
Madam Ava said we would need.
Literally.
Yeah.
Madam Ava said that we would need 3 treasures to fight Strahd and fight evil. I'm presuming Strahd.
This is Mike saying it was evil. He
Evil,
never
yeah,
said
no,
Strahd
yes,
thing.
he never said Strahd.
We
but
assumed Strahd.
But
Yeah.
that's why he's going to say evil. But I'm presuming Strahd. It may not be Strahd. It's just evil in general.
And what were those 3 things again? It was the.
It was a token of a raven, a broken blade, or
Which is that sword, we're assuming.
What we need
and
to.
a book, a tome of history.
Okay.
As well as you were given the location to where evil will always
We were also
rest.
we were given a location to where evil will rest, and we were given the location of, a hint of an ally who would help us.
No, you were not.
No?
That's from Curse of Strahd.
That's
I'll
from
give
Curse.
you
I
the
got
list
it.
again, just because you should have it.
But I thought
Okay.
there was a wizard.
3 magic items
Yes.
where you will find him, and then what his
Yeah.
goal is.
Goal.
And that had 2 cards. Remember?
Yeah,
One
that
was
is 2 cards. That's what I'm
an
getting
innocent
mixed up.
woman, and the other was a wizard inverted.
A
against
wizard
purpose.
inverted against purpose. Yeah.
So what do you all want to do?
The innocent woman part is fairly clear, but the wizard inverted against purpose doesn't make any sense.
But it's still related.
Just Tom looks
Yeah.
at you.
I wish it was about me. I would love to be that self-centered guy. I would love to be that self-centered, but no,
Thank
I'm
you for
very,
doing it for me.
I'm very much for my purpose right
I was going
now.
to say that he's not inverted against purpose. He is a
No.
preserver.
Well, for now.
He has
Is
always
Mark-
been a preserver.
Shifty he looks.
Okay, so I've heard that Castle Ravenloft is extremely deadly, and it has... Okay, as...
Lots of spooky in it.
Yeah, lots of spooky. But Strahd was doing his best to dance around the idea of traps.
Oh, presumably. No one knows. No one's ever made it back alive. You are literally
I need
the
tools.
first men. What do you need?
I'm skilled with mechanical items. But since I've gotten here, I'm kind of... I need tools. I need actual proper...
He needs lockpick too.
Yes.
He leaves the room for a couple minutes and comes back.
Lockpicks, crowbars, weights.
Comes back. It's a masterwork lock picking kit.
No way. Look at this
There
guy
you
in his,
go.
his secret warehouse of crapola.
I unfurl it.
It's beautiful.
Well,
It's
that's
all
Left here
steel.
it was left here by a rogue some decades ago who wanted to keep it safe in case he didn't make it back. He was number 300 on the way up. Not to dissuade you. It's just
Well, it was early on.
Well,
Many
no,
will
he
try.
left them here. I mean, come on.
Roll it back up.
Will that serve your purpose?
When
That'll
did we
definitely
learn
help.
about the sword? When was it found?
Zero things about the sword.
Is that
No,
plus
no.
5
There-
or
there-
10?
it was
there was-
found when they found Irena.
Yeah. The sword was the
Irena was
hilt.
carrying it out of the
Wait,
wastes.
no, sorry. Is she, the vision
blade.
was for the blade, or the vision was for the hilt?
She didn't say what it was for.
No. We have a journal entry by
Yeah.
Irena's father.
And sorry, yes,
by the
that's
father.
What you also heard this from Dovrich, the cleric, who said specifically. Said specifically, Irena came out of the mists.
Yes.
They found her when she was a
They
little
found her
girl.
when she was a little
holding
girl,
the
and
blade.
She was holding the blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it came from wherever it is that she came from, but
Yeah.
she could have come from anywhere, so that doesn't really matter.
But that the hilt was rusted, I think.
Yeah.
The inside,
The
yeah,
hilt wasn't
was-
magical. The blade, the blade portion was. That we probably need to fix the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to figure. So the sword seems like the easiest part right now, just because it's the most concrete thing that we have. So we need to figure out where other pieces of this sword could be.
What was the?
And Irena speaks up. They're in the castle.
How do you know?
Well,
this?
fuck.
I don't know.
Okay, so from everything that I'm understanding, we're just going back to the
Are we
castle.
supposed to
Yeah.
raid this castle? I don't want
he
to raid this
wouldn't-
castle.
We're
He
raiding
wouldn't
the
let it-
castle.
God damn it.
Guys, you might want to listen to Irena. He wouldn't let it out of his care.
Wow.
Who's?
Strahd.
Wow,
He
bollocks.
wouldn't. Why do I know that?
I don't know, man.
Man?
Bro? I don't know.
You're talking to Irena.
I know that.
Okay.
I'm desexualizing her on purpose.
Okay. He wouldn't let it out of his sight. It's in the castle. They all would be in the castle.
Because they're the only things that can kill him.
Exactly. It's what he's afraid of.
We're going back to the castle.
Well,
We're
yeah,
putting
no,
this shit together.
We put that together.
And we're going to shove that sword up his ass.
Question. Or
Perfectly Chival's ass.
Suggestion.
Immaculately chilled.
During
Oh, yeah.
the daylight.
Yes.
Of course, Tom.
Yes.
Or Kunwan. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry.
What the fuck's he
I
going to
wanna
do in the
come
middle of
with
the
you.
day?
What?
This is a monument.
Irena wants to come with us?
No, this is a bad idea. This is a horrible idea.
It's a great idea. He'll distract her while we get away.
No.
It's a great idea.
That's
We can
not
have
gonna
no
work.
better bait.
Well, no argument there, but no.
Why?
Because that's his endgame.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that anything's going to happen. And she's got a sword arm, and we probably would need all the help we can get.
Elder, I would like this on record that this is a monumentally bad idea.
Noted. And
Cool.
dismissed.
And Ismark speaks up. I'm not going to let you take my sister. And
You can
Irena's-
come too then.
I don't think we have a choice.
And Irena puts her hand to his chest and says, Ismark. I'm miming a man over here because it's stupid if I do this like a...
But you're consoling yourself.
I'm tired of running. I'm coming with you.
Then I'd like to see anybody actually stop her here, other than Kunwan.
Like
who
I said,
definitely
we don't
won't.
really have a choice. I'm
No,
taking my
And as Mark
lockpicks.
says, I'm getting help. I'm bringing help.
Look, I don't think it's a great idea
have-
either, but I'm
there's
getting on
more
board
help?
because I want time around.
I'll find them. I'll drum them up if I have to.
Sure. Okay, go for
All
it.
right.
We would be very happy for that.
And you all head
Best
off.
of luck.
Arena supplies you with a set of torches, by the way.
Hey, more torches.
And rope.
Hey!
rope.
Basic adventuring materials. Woo!
You tear up the road.
Wait.
What?
Can we get armor?
Yes.
We cut up a
Do you
couch and make
have-
armor. Hey.
Do you have a bone worker?
No?
What
Do you-
the-
Who they make
have a
doors
blood-
out of metal here?
Who made what?
Who makes armor?
They make
the
blacksmith.
died about 3 weeks ago.
They make doors out of metal.
Blacksmiths aren't in Athos. Don't
Yes.
pretend like you know. It's
They are.
bronze
Yeah, there-
workers.
There are.
Yes.
For all intents and purposes, we'll assume that the term blacksmith is a catch-all. Just
As a
thinking-
catch-all? Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
That's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
They make doors out of metal. Think bigger.
We will steal the
We will
bronze
steal- we will-
doors of
no.
Strahd.
Can you
Anyway,
imagine, like, we looted the castle, there's like everyone's carrying this one monster door. You're like, that's worth nothing right now.
Exactly.
You're like, it's a
tear up the
fortune.
road. Just because we are running out of time.
Yeah, sorry, go.
You tear up the road with
Like,
Arena with
as if we were being chased by the dead.
But I'm,
Yes.
I'm not kidding. I need armor.
yeah,
I
we
got
would like
shit
armor. So can we get armor?
We'll find one of those
Not enough-
statues.
Okay,
Okay, no,
not
wait.
enough
No,
armor
I've
because
got decent armor. Never mind.
okay, she explains the only place where you could get armor is either Big Al, who's not around
No,
right now.
There's no way there's a dude named Big Al.
Yeah,
You met
the guy.
him when you first got here. The
Oh, the
French
cart
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
I did not
The other
realize his name
place
was Al.
is Milkentrath's Bird Isle, but it's 100%. It's a 100 factor markup.
Oh.
So you
Let's
get-
go just steal some shit, boys. That's
Okay,
what we're best at.
fair enough.
So you charge up the.
Do you guys not remember the armor statues?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
You
go
charge
rob some
up
shit.
to the gates of Barovia. To the gates of Strahd's castle.
Yep.
And you arrive. The drawbridge is down,
What a
And-
what
but
an
there is-
idiot.
and there is someone waiting for you on the other side.
Who's that?
Is it Darren or Castor?
It's
No.
a creature of gargantuan size, bound in spiked armor. He's your height, actually.
Oh, God.
You son of a bitch.
You hear an unnatural groan coming from him that sounds eerily familiar as he drags a great sword behind him.
Oh, we saw this coming.
And from the castle, you hear a voice say, Ridrin, come inside. And you can't disobey that word.
So I start like just weirdly
You
stepping
walk
into the
You
castle.
walk right in.
I'm holding
Grab.
And at that point, here comes the armored figure,
My hands are like
bringing
behind
down
you.
his great sword to intercept your hand.
Uh-oh.
I run between them, bring out my force shield
And
between
the blade
Urgos.
crashes against. You don't know it's Urgos.
Well,
Yes.
That's a pretty good assumption.
Yeah. But you've lost your grip as Ridrin walks into the castle, and battle begins.
Am I aware of...
Oh yeah, you know you're not driving this pony. And as you go into the castle, you see Strahd there, and he says,
I'm profusely sweating right
yeah,
now.
Ridrin, you have betrayed me, but you
What?
still have some use. I want you to teach me the art of defiling. Just at that
Oh,
moment,
this is bad.
Wait,
Just
do I hear that?
no, you don't, because
No.
this is
Oh,
inside the castle.
and
I will,
I-
when we get to episode 7, I'll relay what happened previously with you guys in the fighting
Yeah.
and all that.
Oh, Christ, this is real bad.
And at that precise moment, you can almost hear Madame Ava laughing as the image of the inverted wizard card turned against purpose flashes.
I was right.
So was I!
Son of
And
a
with
damn.
that, we bring an end to episode 6 of D20 Live's long game, Ravenloft.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like
Don't
it.
make me
I'm
put
good
your
with that.
name on the list.
Okay, relax.
I like it. I'm good with it.
We will be away for a bit because I will, but for the purposes of YouTube editing, you won't.
You won't
Notice-
realize.
Won't realize it until for the duration.
Yep.
But I will be taking a brief break. But we will be back recording more episodes and finding out what happens in the land of Barovia. But until then, I've been Big Mike.
I've been Devin.
I've been Scott.
Jordan.
And Tom.
We'll see you next time.
Why? This is so bad.